with Chad today from CAL FIRE. Chad, would you like to tell us, first of all, what your position is and what's happening here at the Hopland Research and Extension Center today?
Sure. I'm a VMP coordinator, Battalion Chief for Mendocino Unit, and with all the paperwork and background and all of the research, archaeology, plant studies, botany studies that we've done, we now have concluded that we're able to burn these grass plots. And what we're going to be doing is try to remove the goat weed. And one of the ways to remove that is with fire. And today, what we're doing is on the top of the ridge, which you can't see, we've established a dirt line, which is a control line, and they're placing fire along that dirt line, and as it burns away from that, it's going to create a black line. Once they have a comfortable amount of space on that black line to keep the fire out of what we call the green or adjacent properties, then they'll be able to continue around in this area right here. This bowl that you can see will then be burned. We can get more intensity, more heat to burn off the goat weed, and we then have an established control line, which they're developing right now at the top, and we're calling that black line, and they're putting it in by hand with drip torches, and as they make their way around, they'll continue, and this entire plot, approximately 15 acres, will all be black, burned, and not influence or damage any of the surrounding oak trees, and try to maintain the habitat for any species or any existing animals or plants that are supposed to be here, and we're going to try to get rid of the goat weed, and that's our plan for today. And
a better habitat for all of our native species here. That's great.
Absolutely.
You mentioned you're a VMP coordinator. Could I ask, what does that stand for?
Yes, the Vegetative Management Program, and we all are a part of it. All the ground resources will have a hand in it. My job is to basically coordinate with landowners, property owners, Davis, the Davis Center, the Research Center, to coordinate with the ground troops to get actually boots on the ground, conducting the work, making sure you're happy, making sure our folks are safe, and making sure the goal is met.
Awesome. And so for somebody who might be watching this video and thinking, hey, I would really like to bring prescribed fire onto my property, what would be the process for them? What's a starting point for them?
They can contact their local CAL FIRE agency, and what we do is we will evaluate. We'll go out, meet with the landowner, and then see if it's something that benefits the property owner, benefits the state, and if it's something that can benefit the local community. Those are the ones that we really like to do. If we can get rid of large fuel models of brush, if we can get rid of it under our own terms, that's what we're really looking to do, and looking to get grass plots in areas where we've had previous fires. We had the river fire come through here, and actually these plots were utilized to help stop the flank of this fire burning into the Davis Center. So having these burns done early in the summer actually helped save the research center later in the summer, because there was large control lines of black and plots that we could use to make a stand on the fire.
Yeah, I remember that year that we had the prescribed fire that I really enjoyed coming and watching, and then later in the year when there was the wildfire, which was a very different situation.
Yes,
but
and
I'm grateful.
That evening I was actually on the river fire and was familiar with them. I had done the burns up here with the crew, and that evening we were able to make a pretty good stand for the community of Hopland and this, what we were calling the right flank, due to having these existing burns that were already in previously in the summer.
Awesome. It's so brilliant to hear that, and we'll get some more footage now. Thank you so much, Chad, for being here, for helping us with this.
And thank you for having us.